I extend an invitation to you today to immerse yourself in the fascinating stories of those who have stepped outside the bounds of life and caught a peek of the mysterious world beyond. These personal testimonies of near-death encounters provide an insight into the immense complexity of life. Please take a time to like, subscribe, and turn on the update alert if these tales speak to you. Your participation helps our channel develop while also improving your viewing experience. So settle in, maybe grab a hot cup of tea or coffee, and join me for this fascinating exploration of the unknown. I have experienced the unexplainable, the otherworldly, and the afterlife throughout my life. My encounters have weaved a complex tapestry of the metaphysical, mystical, and paranormal. There was a lot of chatter in my childhood household about deceased loved ones, rustling curtains, and unexplainable happenings. It felt like a presence from other worlds was attempting to reach out, whether it was through pictures falling from walls or mysterious occurrences. One noteworthy incident occurred during the winter of 1985, while my kid and wife were confined to their beds due to influenza. While they slept, I read Connie Mendez's philosophical book, In Search of Comfort. I was encouraged to turn to God in difficult times by a specific chapter. I prayed for spiritual assistance with a straightforward prayer, not realizing the profound answer that would come. Footsteps that night reverberated around our house, strikingly similar to my grandfather's walking style. There was a weight on the mattress next to me, like someone kind had come to be with me. I felt a reassuring presence during that communion, a quiet reassurance that my request had been received. Years passed, each bringing with it new challenges. A vicious thief's attack almost took my life in 1994. However, in the midst of the wounds and bleeding, comfort came from a beam of light, emanating from my parents' heavenly kingdom. 2009 saw the arrival of a new cancerous shadow. Surgery, treatment, and relapses all contributed to the disease's relentless toll, which had a severe psychological and physical impact. A spark of optimism was created in the midst of darkness by the unflinching support of loved ones and a belief in a bigger purpose. I used the information from my higher self to seek healing after my operation. With the help of mantra chanting, meditation, and an optimistic mindset, I managed the disease with grace. Even in the darkest hours, I was grounded by a feeling of purpose and determination, even while hospital visits and medical procedures made time seem to fly by. I had transcendence in December 2021 in the antiseptic setting of a surgery theater. My awareness rose above my body, providing a view of the infinite void that lies beyond death. Every contact I have in life, no matter how small or large, leaves an enduring impression that serves as a monument to both the eternal power of the human spirit and the seemingly endless possibilities that exist beyond the known. There were new obstacles and revelations from the second surgery. Due to adhesions from prior surgeries, I had to have intestinal surgery, which included having a portion of my jejunum, a crucial portion of the small intestine, removed. My condition became even more unclear when internal bleeding necessitated emergency care and another surgery. I felt like I was in a condition of transition between consciousness and the otherworldly regions because of how sleepy and sterile the hospital room seemed. I drifted into a realm of unfathomable wonder and exquisite beauty while I lay anesthetized for an ultrasound. When I awoke from the anesthetic, I was overcome with joy and loving tears that testified to the tremendous experience I had had. With hands full of divine understanding, I held my wife and the IQ staff while I tried to describe the unfathomable beauty I had seen. The amazing beauty that had struck my spirit notwithstanding, the healing process was full of obstacles and unanticipated problems. I fought the negative effects of new medications and my despair for 15 days in the antiseptic ITU. As time went on, exhaustion began to weigh heavily on my soul, making even the most routine situations seem bleak with loneliness and hopelessness. Even with the tender care that my friends and family provided, I longed to feel the whispering tranquility of nature wrapped about me. Life hummed uncomfortably in the balance one tragic evening in January. Feeling a near-death fatigue, I clutched my wife's arm, a lifeline in the midst of uncertainty. I begged her not to leave me in that very vulnerable moment, not realizing the powerful forces that awaited me on the other side of consciousness. Life teetered on the brink of eternity in a heartbeat. My soul escaped the bounds of mortality and flew freely into the infinite. I was carried away to a place of unfathomable calm and beauty that was filled with love and light. In this glowing world, I saw the ghostly shapes of loved ones who had come before me, surrounded by an unending love that was greater than space and time. I watched my life unfold in front of the cosmic symphony, a kaleidoscope of the past, present, and future interwoven into the never-ending dance of existence. However, even in the middle of that sacred domain's great beauty, earthly grief cut through the happiness. As I witnessed the agony of those who were left behind, my heart was heavy with sympathy and sorrow. During that priceless meeting, a soft voice gently reminded me of the divine gift of free will that is essential to our existence. Encouragingly, I made the decision to come back to the living, bearing with me the age-old knowledge that death is not a conclusion, but rather a new chapter in life, a doorway to the endless journey of the soul. Gradually, the sterile hospital room and the desperate attempts of the paramedics came into focus as I slowly awoke from my alien experience. I cried out in pain as a paramedic applied pressure to my sternum, sending a shockwave through my body. Beside me, the familiar face of my friend Eva emerged, radiating a motherly compassion. I was surrounded by family members and caretakers, and I could see happiness and relief on their faces as they celebrated what they believed to be my amazing recovery. For the following 30 to 45 minutes, the room resonated with the joy of people who had thought they would lose me forever, and time seemed to stretch and blur. My gut churned in a visceral reminder of the priceless gift of life that I had been given again. I was looking for food, wanting to put gasoline into my new life. Every second since January 9th has been a godsend, a reminder of the human spirit and its limitless potential for recovery and rejuvenation. My everyday recuperation and strength have been enhanced by the incredible progress in modern medicine and the resolute support of my loved ones. Following 6 years of sickness, extended bed rest, and endless trips through hospital hallways, I've regained my agency and accepted the countless opportunities that lay ahead. I started swimming again 4 months ago, which is both a celebration of my remarkable transformation and a sign of my renewed energy. When I returned to work 2 months ago, every day was an homage to the human spirit's tenacity and the capacity for renewal. My soul has been permanently altered by this terrifying voyage, giving each moment a deep meaning. As I think back on my experience, I am overcome with humility and thankfulness. I found the ultimate meaning of life in the furnace of sorrow, a complex tapestry made of love, tenacity, and never-ending healing. I'd like to ask you to leave your ideas and reflections in the comments section below as I end this chapter. May you find blessings in every breath and treasure every moment as a miracle till we cross paths again. Be blessed, keep yourself safe, and follow your heart.